is up, everybody? It's CJ Plays and I'm back with another Sims 3 speed build. Today, we're going to be building a modern space home in Lunar Lakes, which is a world from the Sims 3 store. I got it like yesterday, last night, and I really like this world. I kind of always knew about it, but I never really like played around with it a whole lot. But I'm really enjoying this world. So yeah, we're going to be building a modern space home because it's funny because you would think that an alien world kind of would have like alien strange builds. I mean, and to a certain extent, this world does have some pretty far out there builds, but but like overall, all of the builds are kind of like modern esque, and I kind of wanted to have something to kind of fit in because I didn't want to go all out and do like a lot of crazy architecture. So I kind of went for like a really basic rectangular design and put some little bump outs, and I think it turned out really nice. This build is the 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. Um, I didn't want to go like super big. This lot is kind of small, and I kind of picked this lot on purpose because I didn't want to have like a really big lot. Um, because I kind of wanted to keep like, I don't know. Sometimes I want to do like small lots. I don't know. So that's what I did with this one. There's upstairs. And I had some issues with the floor plan at first. As you can see, I was struggling. But I think what I picked was really nice. The layout is a little. The floor plan is a little interesting upstairs, but I mean it really works, especially when you see like what I done with the kids' room. Yeah, so I'm building this in Lunar Lakes, and if you didn't know what that world is, it's kind of like this alien sim colony type world. It's really nice, and I'm liking it. I know I said that earlier, but like I'm really liking the world. But yeah, I didn't really have like any inspiration or anything with this. I kind of just wanted to have something that looks really modern, and yeah, I just modern was like the key thing. So I kind of thought about when I was doing the kitchen, like if I wanted to like have it sectioned off, but I was like, no, let's open it up because we have these big windows, and I was like, yeah, let's let some sunlight in. So I decided to do like an open, semi-open floor plan downstairs. The kitchen part is open. And then under the staircase, I was struggling a little bit because I wanted to put an easel down there, which I did put an easel, but I ended up I ended up removing it because I was like, oh, I don't think a sim can reach it under the staircase. And I was right. So then I put a rhythmicon, which is like the little musical instrument thing from Into the Future. And yeah, your sims couldn't use that either. So I ended up removing it. It is in the video, but I'll be removing it. Pretty much you can pretty much tell like what stays and what doesn't stay when I do screenshots. Usually screenshots are like the final result. But yeah, I use a lot of Into the Future with this pack. I know I said I was building this in Lunar Lakes, but like Lunar Lakes and Into the Future, it kind of has like a similar vibe. Lunar Lakes I think is a little bit more sci-fi, and Into the Future is more like, I mean sci-fi, but more like time travel. But I mean it's the same. It's in the same realm. Um, I did use some of the items from Lunar Lakes, but that world didn't really come with like a whole lot of stuff. I wanted to use the mailbox, and I was building this on Twitch, by the way, and I was almost done, and I was like, oh, I forgot this world comes with like its own mailbox. Let's put that instead of the one that come with like the one that comes by default. Well, I didn't realize that the mailboxes are in by debug, so you have to put in the by debug cheat. And when I did that, I was like, okay, let's search for the mailbox. So I finally found a mailbox, and come to find out, you can't delete the mailbox, like the one that comes like default. You can't delete it. So I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and delete the one that I placed down, which was the one from Lunar Lakes. You can't delete that one either. So I had to like backspace. Like I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, it makes sense, I guess, because if it's a residential like lot, you would have to have a mailbox. So I'm assuming I'm probably gonna have to change the lot type and then swap out the mailboxes. But yeah, I didn't know that at the time, and I was like, wow. uh, so yeah, that's the story with the mailbox. But yeah, I really liked how the upstairs turned out. It is 2 bedrooms. I didn't want to like have a whole lot of bedrooms, but again, if you need more bedrooms, if you download this, you can definitely make it work, I'm sure. But yeah, 2 bedrooms is nice. You have like a master suite, and you have like the kids' bedroom. It's kind of weird because the kids' bedroom has like this, they have like their own separate bathroom, and I think it's kind of weird because you would think that the parents would have their own bathroom, but no, the kids have their own bathroom. Um, I tried to make it's like you'll see like it's a little bump out area that kind of like connects the parents' bedroom to like the bathroom, but the doors won't like slot in that little bump out area. I guess if this was a Sim 4, I guess the door would slide, but like in a Sim 3 it doesn't, and I didn't want to like make it like try to work, so I was like, oh well, the kids have their own bedroom. Looking back, I could have just switched to bedrooms and just gave the parents that bedroom, but it's fine. um, in my mind, I think the kids would probably like have their own bedroom because kids are kind of messy anyway. Um, and the parents was like, you know what, we'll just take the bathroom downstairs and y'all could just have that one. But yeah, I did something pretty cool upstairs. I used that little aquarium wall art thing. I don't know, like I don't think it's art, but like the wall aquarium thing. Listen, I saw it when I was building at first, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta use that." But I thought it came with Into the Future, so I was looking like for the longest time with like through all the Into the Future stuff, and I was like, "I don't see it." And then like when I went back to like the normal tabs, I was like, "Oh, this came with." I think it came with Late Night. I was like, "Oh, this came with Late Night." Oh, so yeah, I ended up using that, and I never get to use it. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. Um, at least I don't think I knew it was a thing until I saw it, and I was like, "Wait." I need to use this. So I make like this little sitting area, aquarium esque like area upstairs, and it came out really nice. I like how it turned out. Um, but yeah, pretty much that's pretty much it. The only thing too that kind of like I guess would throw someone off was this build is really bright. Like it's really stopped bright. I mean, Lunar Lakes is like it's on a distant planet, but like so I guess I could have went more like sci-fi, like strange sci-fi. But like I don't know, something about this clean, minimalistic, futuristic design I just like, and I kind of went with that. But yeah, I also forgot too about the kids' room. I did put a crib because like I imagined that like if you moved into here, like I don't know who's going to like if anyone download this, I don't know who's going to download it, so I don't know what your like family needs are. Like you may just play with one sim, or you may have a whole entire family. So like I don't really know like how to account for that. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna put a crib, and if you have like a baby or a toddler, then you'll be set for that. But if you have like kids or a kid, then you'll be set for that too because I have bunk beds. So I put bunk beds down, and I also put like the beanbags that came with Generations. Side note, I didn't realize that the beanbags came with Generations. I thought they came with University Life. Uh, yeah. So I was also looking through the catalog for University stuff, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, wonder where it's at. And I was like, well, you know what? I bet it's Generations, and it wasn't Generations. So yeah. And yeah. And I also put an arcade machine. I think that came with University also. But yeah, I think the kids room turned out really nice. I didn't really know like how to make it look. I just wanted it to look nice, so I was just placing a lot of items, and I was like, oh, a bookcase, and I kind of think that bookcase anyway is, like works for kids. So that's the one I went with. And then outside for the landscaping, I just went. I tried to use some of the trees and stuff that came with Lunar Lakes. And I also chose some like little shrub trees. That came. I think they was in the base game maybe, or they might have. No, no, no. I think they came with Into the Future. So I used those, and I think it turned out really, really nice. Like I'm really liking this build. You can definitely use this build in other worlds, just not Lunar Lakes or like Oasis Springs. Oh, no, I mean Oasis Springs, Oasis Landing. So yeah, I mean, I think it turned out really nice, and yeah. So if you want to download this, I'll have it in the description. Be sure to follow me on Twitch because I'm doing Twitch streams. I did stream this on Twitch again, and I'm having a lot of fun on Twitch. So be sure to check me out. Also subscribe. Yeah, talk with me in the comment section, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.